Hello guys, it's Hayden and welcome to my no assembly required diecast model review. And just a bit of news, I actually sold my MR model, Aventador, for two models that I will be showing you soon, sometime soon or later. The first one obviously the AUTOart Performance Lamborghini Murciélago LP670-4 SV, and the BMW M5, codename F10, and it's from manufacturer. I believe it is like a OEM product, and it's in the Monte Carlo blue. And the Murciélago was actually a second-hand model, but I am pretty sure that the first owner didn't take it out, because I had to go through a lot of like detaching and taking out from the base and allowing the hood to open and so forth. And I got it for around 100, which is a very decent price. And this is the China edition. This Super Veloce is in the Gregorio Telesto shade with two stripes, a orange and a black. The Lamborghini Murciélago began in 2001. The specialty with this particular Lamborghini offering is that it is paired with a four-wheel drive system. Well, it may take away some of the difficulty of driving, but it does make the Murciélago less intimidating than the previous Diablo, and even further Mirai and Countach and so forth. Well, this SV Super Veloce is the best of the Murciélago lineup, and this particular edition was introduced to the China market. Even though they had closed their production, they have to build another 20 just for their offering, for their market, this market any rates. So in total there's around 220 SV in the world. You can tell Lamborghini didn't care much about environment. You can tell this car pushes the envelope for public parking space. It's got a 6.5 liter V12 pushing 760 horsepower, paired with once again the four-wheel drive system with a 6-speed E-gear paddle shift. It inhales more air than maybe 100 person breathing at the same time, so they don't care about environment at all. So how does the LP670-4 feels like? Well, I experienced it in a popular driving simulator, and it is quite fast, but the only troubling thing is that due to its weight of 1565 kilograms, it's still a massive car to move about, and does have a quite lengthy braking distance. Plus the four-wheel drive doesn't feel as natural as a rear-wheel drive, and it could have been a rear-wheel drive car and save about 70 kilograms and make this car even faster. That's probably what most of us would have preferred. I had reviewed the Aventador earlier, and there were a few gimmicks that feels very much similar to this earlier model, such as the door mechanism. And the engine, you can feel the nice detail inside, the carbon weaving and the metal mesh, which was splendid addition. And on the right side, there's also a fire extinguisher, which is very unique. Features bucket seat with 4-spot harness. And interior has been flocked with to mimic carpet. It's a splendid model. Let's give it another look from a lower angle. Let's look at the more finer things, such as the headlamp. It's a very nicely done assembly. And if you look at it at the right angle, you can see like minerals and things on the carbon ceramic brick. There's various metal stickers, and they are very realistic. The backlight assembly, couldn't really see how well they did, but when you look at it underneath, you can see the orange and white. So I actually saw some videos of people doing LED lighting on a Webinton, and it looks pretty darn nice. But I don't think I'll do that. There's a chip there. The metal mesh. Well, let's look at the underside for the fun. The bottom side, it's very smooth, and unfortunately only the rear suspension kind of works. And the front, well, I don't think so. Well, one last view to the interior, and let's sum it all up. Wait. Well, I actually don't have a good way to show this gimmick because this thing does like to flop down a lot, and it lets much more air breathe into the engine during acceleration. So that goes for the right side too. Right side too. AUTOart has produced a very accurate model of the LP670 China edition, and similar to the Aventador, there were a lot of duplicating gimmicks, I believe, and that's why I did mention that briefly with the pricing on the Aventador on the steeper side of the scale. If you were to ask me why I love Raging Bulls so much, well, maybe it's their complete disregard of the environment or public parking space or those two, but most of us had probably known Lamborghini for a long time, from maybe from Need for Speed or popular driving simulators and that probably had etched the subliminal desire for Italian exotic without boundaries. So that might be it for me loving this or a lot of other Lamborghini models in the past.